Want to build a big and wide back with calisthenics? Then you should master correct pull-up technique first for the best results. Hang on the horizontal bar, grip shoulder width apart, and perform that scapular retraction to engage the most of your back muscles and start pulling yourself up by leading the chest to the bar. And pay special attention to this scapular retraction, because without this your pull-ups will way less effective. This movement engage to the greater extent such muscles as trapezius, rhomboids, so would you neglect engaging those muscles? Avoid those sloping movements, mindlessly throwing yourself up and down, which is useless. You should humble yourself and pull yourself up under control and also deliberately lower yourself down. You should really strain that neuromuscular connection, the connection between your brain and the target muscle, and feel that squeezing and stretching of your entire back. Okay, another thing I want to talk about is playing around with grip width variations and utilizing extra weight. First of all, once you are getting stronger, you should experiment with pull-up variations to force your muscles to adapt and grow. Otherwise, if you neglect the concept of progressive overload, you will be stuck in one place and you will start complaining about not achieving results and not gaining some muscles. For example, you've been doing regular pull-ups for the specific period of time and now you can perform easily 15 reps. I suggest you to mix up variations and grips. For example, you've been doing overhand grip pull-ups, now try some chin-ups with underhand. And for the extremely strong guys right here, you can play around with adding extra weight in form of backpack by placing it on your pelvis. So now you know how to apply progressive overload in your calisthenics workouts, simply by complicating the progressions of the exercises, doing harder variations, adding extra weight, it can be the backpack as I said previously, and playing around with grips, width and hand positions. The next tip I want you to follow is start doing calisthenics skills that engage the back muscles before the actual workout. How can it be done in practice? First of all, we all should perform the warm-up, right? Then you slightly go to the calisthenics skills such as front lever regressions, progressions such as negative front levers, straddle front lever and stuff for 20 minutes, and then start doing basic compound and multi-joint exercises for the back muscles. I'm gonna break down the skill front lever because in my opinion is the one that engages the most of your back muscles and which is also very important for its growth. By working on those static isometric holds, you also improve your muscles. And actually 3 seconds of holding the calisthenics skill is like 1 rep in the basic exercise. So for instance, you can hold the straddle front lever for maximum seconds as longer as you can, and it will count as the actual set in the basic exercises. Also, this is the answer to the question of how to combine calisthenics skills and basics. Now you know, simply by spending 20 minutes before the workout on practicing those skills. And following this tip, you're gonna achieve 2 goals at once. First one is get better in calisthenics skills, and the second one is build the target muscles with that calisthenics skill that you train in the beginning of the workout. It can be applied to any calisthenic exercise and to any muscle you want to train, whether it's your shoulders. By practicing handstand push-ups without the wall in the beginning of the session for 20 minutes and then doing handstand push-ups chest to wall as a basic multi-joint exercise. The next tip, which is gonna enhance your pull-up performance and back muscle growth, is working on grip strength. Basically, the stronger your grip, the more pull-ups you can do. The more pull-ups you can do, the bigger your back. The bigger your back, the happier you are. Actually, the grip is getting tired way faster than the back because you are constantly hanging. Therefore, you should work on its strength and endurance to make it more resilient and so that you can hang on the bar for a longer period of time. One of the methods how you can do this is utilizing resistance band as a grip strengthener. Simply by wrapping each finger around by the resistance band and start perform this pulling movement by your fingers. In addition, you can practice hanging on a bar as long as you can, and also you can try hanging on one arm. So I hope you got it, how important it is to work on your grip, forearms and the wrist strength, improve all this very complicated area which is very important in calisthenics and that can drastically improve your strength in pull-ups and secure and prevent you from getting injured in handstand push-ups and planche. The fifth tip, it can be kinda cringe, but start flexing your back muscles whenever. Whether during the rest between sets or simply when you're sitting at the computer working on something. Just start squeezing those areas, whether it's lats, biceps, triceps. Each area should be under control by your brain. It doesn't mean that you should contract the target muscle during the set all the time. It means that you should just feel the target muscles simply by following the correct exercise technique, so that this exercise will be effective. Otherwise, it will be just waste of time. For example, Arnold was doing it all the time after the heavy set.
Do a chin up, why not hit the back pose? When you do a chest exercise, why not hit a chest pose?
But I should mention that if you're gonna to follow this tip and actually squeeze your target muscles after the heavy sets, be ready for decreased strength but more muscle growth. It means that you will be able to increase the percentage of muscles growth, but it will degrade the quality of the exercise. Therefore, your performance will be lower, but muscle growth will be higher. For example, here, during the rest between sets, for improving the calisthenic skills such as front lever, I don't suggest you to squeeze the target muscles back, because your performance will degrade. But we should perform those calisthenic skills with the higher quality. But when you go further to the basic exercises, here you can apply the technique. But in general, you should decide whether it's about muscles growth or controlled and correct execution. Also, I've prepared the perfect back workout that applies and covers all the tips from today's video. So first of all, as always, warm up 5-10 minutes before the workout by targeting the target muscles. For example, we are discussing the back muscles in this video, therefore you can just do rows with resistance band to strain that back muscles before the actual exercises. Then you should invest the next 20 minutes on working on front lever and front lever progressions, because after the warm-up and before the basic exercises you are fresh and you are ready to perform those calisthenic skills with the highest quality. Therefore, invest those 20 minutes on practicing front lever if you're gonna train the back muscles, or handstand push-ups if you're gonna hit shoulders. After finishing practicing the calisthenic skills, you're gonna go forward to the actual workout, starting with the comprehensive exercises such as weighted pull-ups or wide pull-ups. Then moving on to working on the thickness of your back, doing some Australian pull-ups and hitting some exercises for biceps in the end. Also, you can engage your core, but it's up to you, after working on biceps. For example, hollow body holds or seated legs raises. I'm gonna leave the exact workout below in the comments, so you can simply scroll down, take a screenshot and give it a shot. Actually, now you know how to make your back grow way faster with the help of these 5 tips from today's video. Grab the best calisthenic workouts for each level, whether you are beginner or advanced, by clicking on the top link in the description, and see you brother in the next video. Success to you.